Before time was measured, before history was written, there existed a world shaped by legends. Across vast mountains and winding rivers, stone cities rose toward the heavens, an empire born of vision. And protected by steel, its banners danced with the wind, as the sun crowned the land in gold. At its height, the empire stood unmatched. Markets echoed with life, hammers sang against steel, and soldiers marched with pride. The people bowed not in fear, but in belief. At the heart of it all stood a king, a warrior crowned by destiny, feared by enemies, revered by his people. Where he rode, armies followed, and history trembled. But peace is fragile. War drums thundered across the valleys. Steel was gripped tighter. Hearts beat faster, and the march toward fate began. From the hills above, a young prince watched, too young to fight, yet old enough to understand loss. In his eyes lived fear, and the first spark of destiny. Then the world shattered. Steel clashed against steel. Arrows darkened the sky. Horses screamed, and the earth drank blood. This was not glory. This was survival. When the dust settled, victory came at a terrible price. Fathers fell, cities burned, and silence replaced celebration. History remembers triumph, but never forgets pain. The king still stood, but only barely. Wounded, unbroken, his sword remained in his grasp. A lion brought to his knees, but never defeated. The prince reached him too late. Tears fell where words failed. In that moment, a child died, and a burden was born. Years passed, battlefields turned to grass, swords to rust, and memories to scars. But silence does not erase destiny. Pain became discipline. Grief became strength. Day after day, the boy forged himself into a weapon, not for revenge, but for purpose. Yet the past never sleeps. In fire he saw memories. In silence he heard screams. To rule an empire, he first had to conquer himself. At dawn, he finally stood unshaken, no longer a prince of sorrow, but an heir of resolve. The future awaited. An empire is not inherited, it is earned.